Let's do this simple exercise together that can be done at any time, almost anywhere. It helps to ground you, and it can be useful in times when you're feeling really stressed and you'd like to let some of that go. Times when you're feeling a little anxious or nervous, maybe when you're going from one event to a completely different kind of event and you need to shift states of mind. This is how we can use vocal empowerment work as a therapeutic tool. It's very simple. Do it with me. So the first thing to do is simply to ground. What does that mean? Well, there's a whole science behind it that I'm not going to get into, but quite simply, feel where it is that you're supported. That's a big statement, isn't it? There's ways that we're supported by the people in our lives, by the knowledge that we have, and physically right now, there's ways that we're supported physically. So let's let it be physical. Feel where your feet are touching the shoes or the socks, or maybe even the floor underneath you. And feel where your bum is also being supported by the seat underneath you if you're sitting. Now yield to that. Accept that support. This is something that often we don't really do throughout the day. Notice, are there ways that you're resisting accepting that support? How can you soften into it? And as you do so, what do you notice about the breath? Does the breath shift? How about your jaw? Does it soften? Can you let it? We're inviting more ease. Now, let's employ sound. So the thing is that we're not going to make the breath do anything in particular, which we're very accustomed to doing. We're just going to see if we can let the breath do what it wants. And we're going to use sound to help that. So on an out breath, on any time that you have an out breath, let a little touch of sound be a fluffy little touch on that breath. Just a and it might really just be a tiny, tiny amount. We're not really going for a product here. As you focus within, can you feel that that touch of sound helps the muscles to soften? It's as though that touch of sound becomes a signal to your body that it's okay to be here in this moment right now and to let go of any tensions, physical for now, and eventually emotional and mental. Keep doing this exercise for 2 full minutes. And when you're done, take a moment to look around the room that you're in, notice some things in the room with you, and take a little survey. How is your physical body, your mental body, and your emotional body in this moment now? Enjoy.